what can I say? Well, I got the piping fully done. Redid it. I didn't like the way it looked when I did it. I think about almost a month ago. I think it was probably like a month ago. Don't like the way it looked, so redid it. Make sure the clamps are pretty good, so it's good. This went back. That's all set. And let me tell y'all something. So we got an EGR block off plate on there. Spent about $40 on that plate. You know, it was, you know, I rounded up because it was about, I think, $37, $38. And the car sounds absolutely amazing now. So before, when we turned it on, it was like very like choppy. It was just, you know, it wasn't able to stay idling, running, you know. I'm thinking it's strictly because of the turbo, you know, it's getting more air than usual, whatever, then it's trying to, you know, compensate for more fuel. And, you know, I'm thinking it has something to do 100% with the turbo, nothing else. So I finally was able to get the block off plate because I planned on doing it no matter what. Did not know that because of that port being that wide open that it can cause that choppiness sound that there was. Got the plate on there yesterday. This shit sounds amazing now. It idles. You know, it doesn't idle crazy, at least in my opinion. Sounds pretty good. It's loud. Whoa. Got me in the dark there. It's loud now, like really loud. It's loud. And yeah, I mean, like, yo, like literally $38 fixed that weird ass choppiness to where I'm thinking, damn, I'm gonna need to get that mega square ECU or some type of ECU or something to tune it quicker, because I'm thinking it literally has something to do with the turbo and the fuel and the idling and, you know, all that shit. But it was just that. So now it idles a lot better. I'm still gonna get the mega square ECU, you know, but that is a really big purchase. I'm looking at pretty much almost $1,200, so that I can have that ready, so that I can do a tune, get a bass map on there or something I can learn, or I can just easily, you know, take it to a dyno and get it tuned or whatever, or just do the basics myself, because I know I haven't done anything in terms of there's still on stock fuel injectors, it's still stock internals. A lot of the whole motor is pretty much stock except for the turbo kit. So obviously I don't know if there would be problem with a tuner, you know, like, I mean, I'm not trying to go for power, I'm not trying to make max power or crazy power out of it. I just want to be able to drive it normally in traffic, stop and go traffic, inner city traffic, highway. I want to be able to, like, you know, because I do have it on wastegate right now with the softest spring possible that came in the turbo kit, which I think is about, I don't know, I want to say no more than maybe 6 to 8 psi. So like, I wasn't stupid. Like, I put max springs in there before, and then I decided to not be dumb because I don't have a boost controller or anything yet. I plan on getting a manual boost controller. So right now it's on the softest spring possible, which I know is it's definitely less than 10 psi. But is it, you know, I forgot. I got the number somewhere on my phone. I'll probably drop it somewhere in this video. But yeah, we got that going. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car on so you guys can hear what I'm talking about in terms of startup, in terms of idling, and then I'll try to drop like a comparison video of, like, you know, how it sounded before the EGR block off versus now. And if this is anything that any of my, you know, Foxbody guys out there, you know, you plan on doing the same thing, I will gladly, you know, I'll automatically do it. I'll drop the link to what exactly I bought. It seemed a little sketchy at first when I bought it, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I got, you know, I thought I was gonna end up getting scammed, but it actually came in pretty quick. I think it came in within like 4 to 5 days. I think I ordered it Sunday, Monday of last week, and it came by Friday. It was saying Saturday, then it ended up coming a day earlier. It was like Chinese. It's a Chinese product, I think, made in China, but it's somehow shipped out from Texas. So I don't know, whatever. I still need to get the eliminator plug. So like it tricks the system right here into thinking that the EGR is plugged in. So I still need to buy that next. They do, the website does sell a kit. I'll drop both links to where you can buy just the black off plate individually, and where they also sell the kit with the eliminator here, the plug eliminator and the black off plate. But enough talking, enough of that. Let me go ahead and turn the car on, and y'all can go ahead and hear what you know, the difference. And as y'all can hear and see, we are pretty good. I love the fact that you can hear the turbo sound like coming straight up and out. So she sounds good. She's idling great. Just put more coolant in the radiator. But yeah, she's she sounds good. She's running good. So I also, in the meantime, because I was able, I thought I was gonna be running the I think I am still gonna be somehow running the O2 sensor for the Megascore ECU, because it's gonna be using one of the banks. So I'm gonna use the driver's side bank, because I'm gonna be, when that video comes out, once I get my hands on the ECU and I start going through the install process, I'm gonna be following LMR's version of it, because it's, you know, it's the safest thing to do pretty much. But I was able to, you know, find a way to reroute or unkink the O2 sensor, so it's like plugged in right there, perfectly out the way of anything hot. It's next to the turbo blanket, and then underneath in here where the O2 sensors are, I wrapped up, well, one of them I did, because I thought I was gonna have to use the other one, which, you know, found out I was wrong. So I gotta, you know, wrap up the second plug with electrical tape, cover up the port, and tuck it away, zip tie it, hide it, and do that next. I did one side, I did the passenger side, I gotta do the driver's side one, so I thought I was gonna need it, but I don't. But yeah, so honestly, in terms of like, you know, what's left in terms of like, you know, possible first drive, obviously I still need a driver's seat. Don't need both seats, but I need a seat. I want to make sure that when I, you know, I still got to convert over the headlight harness, make sure that's good when that gets back on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to trim the bash bar, the safety system for the intercooler. I'm going to have to make clearance for that. And then in terms of interior, I still need to wire wheel up, you know, the centerpiece right here, passenger side over there, clean all that up, get that ready. Because obviously I'm gonna leave it very much gutted until it's like 100% tuned. I'm gonna need to, you know, get back in that corner again to get to the ECU. I gotta drop that airbox again. You know, in terms of interior, the interior, like I've always said, and you know, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, the interior is gonna be last. It's gonna be the last thing that gets worried about, because, you know, I want to make sure everything is good before we do it. But in terms of everything over here, I think I'm gonna wait to start putting back body pieces once I know that, you know, the tune is straight. Once I let the, you know, I know that the car is idling, nothing is in the way. I honestly want to take a test drive with it looking like this. I'd rather take a test drive with it looking like this, so that, you know, something goes wrong, something gets loose, something pops out, I don't need to take off body pieces again to get to the problem. So I just wanted to give you guys an update and show you where we're at. The car is in good standings. We're on a pretty much a good time frame. I mean, I was trying to get it started by June. I did it. It could kind of drive. I know I'm gonna need a serious alignment, because holy shit, like, this shit's crazy. Like, one tire is like completely whatever, because in terms of that spline with the steering shaft, like, it was locked in place and there was only one way it could go in, so, and it didn't turn anything. So I don't know, this shit is crazy. Unless I need to undo it and redo it, whatever, but I think it just needs an alignment. It's been forever. But yeah, guys, here we are. And that's it in terms of the Mustang.